Little wildlife this morning, guys. Man. Never know what you're gonna see out here. Not here, I'm running. Busting the grass right there, and they ran off that way. Oh yeah. Well, thanks guys for coming out. We'll go ahead and start our intro. Sorry about that quick jerk of the head, but we'll start our intro right now. We ain't hooked up to a fish, which is not normal for my intro, but I just got to the marsh. So I don't know what we're gonna do today. We got a little north breeze going. It is a beautiful day. There ought to be something up here. The only thing I was a little concerned with was yesterday we had that big old front push through. If y'all are local, y'all know what I'm talking about. And it might be a week ago by the time this video gets edited. But anyway, it blew 56 miles an hour according to the tower at Inoplast, which they keep their tower up pretty good. It's normally pretty accurate. 56 miles an hour. So that means that up here it didn't hammer it too much as far as wave action, but it just probably was a major water vacuum out of here. There was probably just this main ditch had water. Of course, it might have got bottlenecked right there at the going out to where it couldn't go out that fast. So, and it didn't last that long at 56, so possibly, you know, it didn't stun them too much. I have seen a couple of reds bust, but I hadn't seen one get to where I can throw at it. There are probably some here in this little deeper gut, but I'm waiting to see if I can see one and up on the edge. And so far, like I say, I've only seen the ones that were in the deeper water, and by the time I see them, they're busting away, because you don't even see the fish, you just see the big old mud ball they make. But we're just now getting up here where I normally start to do pretty good, so we'll see what's happening here. Beautiful day, plenty of sun, so the video shouldn't be as dark as the last one. I don't know what to do about that dark. I have it on auto, my camera, but it's just one of those things. But today it's just a little later in the day and it's bright sunny, so it'll be good. All right guys, I'm gonna just go ahead and pause the video till we find something. And guys, that's different. Look at all that popping along there. That is big water reds. Big water reds. Let's see if we can't peel one out of there. About 100 of them. If I mess this up, y'all need to just stop watching me, guys. Oh man, hundreds of them, hundreds of thousands of them. Nah, wasn't hundreds of thousands, but there's a bunch of them. Oh wow, that is a sight. I hadn't seen that this year yet. Oh yeah, man, blood pressure gone up. All right, come here fella, that's just a nice one. Just a very nice fish. Hungry. They were, what I've noticed, I always look and see where they're hooked, and that I don't see it too good. He might be up there. It might stay on there. He might fall off. We don't know. Easy guy, settle down. But yeah, there's this marsh is full of shrimp, just loaded with little shrimp. I guess they ain't growed up yet. Settle down, fella. Don't you? I didn't really let him. Oh, fellas, I didn't put my measuring stick, but he's well keeper. He's 21, 22. He's not ginormous, but that's terrible. I should have. How did I not throw that thing on the craft? No big deal. No biggie, guys. We're not going to let that stop us. Nice one, but we may have to pitch him back. I don't know. I'm debating. Let me look. I have marks on this thing. Oh, he's 20. He's 20 and a half. I don't know what to do right now. Because I don't know how thick they're going to be. They were thick in that one. Look at that one. They're still there. All right, I'm going to leave this one here. They don't care about me. Look at that. I've never seen them that thick, that shallow. Look at that wide. Look at that. Look at that. Normally when I catch one, they bust everywhere. Wow, this is, oh yeah. I think every fish in the marsh is all in one little whole one group. Oh wow, look at that. They just, I'm going for a ride. They're just bouncing me up and down under there. Okay, well, this one feels a little bigger. We won't have to worry about him being long enough for sure. Oh, but if you got to stay on there for that to happen. I hope they bunch back up again. We'll get 3 real quick and get out of here. Oh, all right. Oh yeah, that's a really nice one there. I think this little one may have to go back. You know what? Oh, easy. I flipped him right off. Let him get on back in the water. Now watch this one get off and I go home and I gotta eat pork and beans. Hey, you gotta have some positive talk out of your mouth. Don't be talking that negative talk. Come here, guy. Yeah. Normally they just spook for me after you throw in the big wad. They don't get congregated back up that easy, but all right, I'm letting him settle down a little bit. I don't want him to be too green. I was reading the comments when I bought my board, my second board. I already got it in. It's sitting in my living room. It's still in a box. I hadn't even taken it out. But I read one of the comments. They talked about this is not a fishing board. That he took it out and he got 4 of them, 4 holes in his board the first day from a redfish. Well, they do have some really needle fins on the top, and if you drop that thing down, it's gonna poke. It's like poking a needle through. But I've probably caught 300 reds in the last year with this one, and I hadn't had that issue yet. But man, that is a big old dog. He's about 25. We don't have to worry about him. We're gonna pop him in the box and just look around, see if that group gathered back up somewhere. I would love to hook me on 2 more of these. That wind is really starting to pick up a little bit from the east, so I'd like to get them and get out of here. The tide is ripping out too. It's gonna empty this place out. All right, guys, let's move on to the next one. All right. That was beautiful. Beautiful. Just happened to see that fella. It's hard to see with these little ripples, but then all of a sudden I seen something red. I mean shiny red. Ah, that's what we're looking for. Reminded me, we're after these reds. Oh, they're not always that red though. Well, he's a good one though. That was the second thing I noticed whenever I seen him. I said, that rascal is huge. So I said, well, we don't have to measure him either unless we worried he's too big, but I don't think he looked that big, but well, he's pulling, he might be. Uh-oh, I gave him just a little slack right there. Not complete slack, but a little bit. That's not good. I'm not worried about staking down right now. I think we're about to the middle of this hole, and I don't think we'll get a second chance in this hole. I seen something a while ago in the water, and I said, well, I throwed at it. Man, it kept moving in the water, and he was kind of far from me. But I said, that's gotta be fish. And man, I'm throwing right by him. Why ain't he taking it? He was pretty far away downwind. And then all of a sudden he popped his head up. It was a big old nutri rat. Well, he won't catch no nutri rat. Dirty rat. Had me fooled. Uh-oh. That was a big splash right there. That's that little cut I come in all the time, like on the last video, maybe, was it? Well, I get mixed up on videos, but I always come in that pocket, that little ditch, and when I come into this hole most of the time. But today I came in from the back end because we had a north breeze blowing. All right, fella, you are a monster. Ooh, not oversized monster, but I would say 26 incher anyway. Just a good old fishy. Nice. All right, guys, we're not going to waste a lot of time talking about it. We're going to try to do it. Maybe that one didn't get spooked up from me right at the mouth of that hole. That would be perfect. I could get number 3 without, because after that it's going to be a pretty good work to find another little hole like this. But that's what it's about. We work from hole to hole, and all right, guys, we will see you in a bit. Oh yeah, that was epic. Oh, that was epic. Oh, I hope you guys saw it like I saw it. Oh, wow. Wow. Oh, I took a little chance to come up in this little hole here. I normally skip it because it's just a tiny little spot here. But I poked my head in it, and I saw this guy over here, and I think I see a red kind of making a wake in the water over there maybe, but it's real shallow getting in, and right here it's actually quite a bit of water, more than I thought. But look at it. Yeah, there he is. You can see him clear. But I got around here and that water was crystal clear. That grass has taken over and filtered out the water. And anyway, I saw this guy moving through the water, and then I lost him for a good while. And I'm just sitting here on board, not really. Look at that. He's sitting there. There's one sitting there in the water. Look at that. He's not even moving. He's just laying still. He's a 20. There he goes. I hope you guys can see. He was 20-something incher. Wow. Man, that's awesome. But anyway, then I saw this feller, and oof. Oh man, that's amazing to me. Oh, well, fellas, this is number 3 if we get him up on the board. And I remembered, I said, man, I know that I had a fail safe about that measuring device. I said, either I put a mark on the board or something, but this happened in the winter time, and I slept since then, so things, I don't always remember all the things. I got to think, oh, I got one of them measuring tapes, seamstress tapes in my box if I really needed to measure. And it would be easy to, I said, well, I was going to put a mark on this thing, and I kind of know where 20 inches is, but anyway, you don't have to measure this fella anyway, or the last two. They're well within range of the slot. Not too big and not too little. This one's 26 inches, 25 to 26. And at that, fellas, I'm gonna go ahead and call it, and I'm gonna get out of here. It hadn't been a whole long time, but you know, we're starting to get into the warmer times of year to where you hang out too long, it starts to get pretty hot, and it also the wind normally picks up as the day goes on. So I'm gonna start heading back, but man, I sure appreciate y'all coming out and enjoying this trip with me. If you enjoyed it, give me a thumbs up. It kind of helps the channel. Give me a comment. I love hearing from you guys, and tell me what y'all been doing through this to keep yourselves occupied. I hope y'all are still hanging in there. Here we go, fixing to run into them clams. But yeah, I aired my board up a little bit today. I hadn't aired it up in about a year, and it was less than, oh, it wouldn't even register on a little 1 pound scale. So it had less than a pound of air in it. It just, through time, like a tire, will lose a tiny bit. But I aired it up to 3 pounds, and it feels so stiff. I hadn't fished with it with 3 pounds. They say you can air it up to 15, but I just not gonna do it. Again, all right, guys. I just want to say God bless, and we will see y'all next time.